In every corner of history, there are queens who ruled with grace, and queens who ruled with fear. But one name was erased from the scrolls of time, not because she failed, but because she succeeded in the darkest way imaginable. This is the forgotten legend of Queen Seraphina of Velanthia, the woman who traded her soul for power. Long ago, in the mist-veiled kingdom of Velanthia, nestled between cursed mountains and seas that whispered in tongues, there lived a princess unlike any other. Seraphina was the youngest of 6 daughters, born to a dying king with no sons. She was clever, observant, and ignored. While her sisters courted foreign princes and smiled at banquets, Seraphina wandered the royal library, studying forbidden scrolls, maps of lost realms, and the diaries of mad kings. When plague swept through the palace, her sisters fell one by one. Within weeks, she was the last heir. And so, at just 17, Seraphina became queen of a crumbling kingdom. The nobles laughed behind closed doors. The generals whispered. The priests prayed for another heir. But Seraphina did not pray. In her first month as queen, Velanthia suffered drought, famine, and rebellion. Desperate, Seraphina climbed Mount Erilith, a sacred peak forbidden to mortals. At its summit lay an altar, cracked with age and stained with blood. There, under a moonless sky, she whispered a name no one dared speak, Neroth, keeper of the hollow flame. The air froze, the mountain trembled, and then, he answered. A figure emerged from the shadows, neither man nor beast. Eyes like black suns, a voice like wind over graves. What do you seek, little queen? I want to rule, truly, forever. The price is high, name it, your soul. Upon your last breath, it shall be mine. She hesitated, then smiled. Take it, the queen of fire and blood. When Seraphina returned, something had changed. Her eyes burned with unnatural light. Her words could silence crowds. Her enemies began to die, quietly, mysteriously. Crops returned, rebellions fell, rain came when she called. They said she could tame fire with a glance, and speak to ravens like sisters. She built towers where none had stood, forged alliances through fear and seduction, and ruled not for years, but decades. Under her, Velanthia became a golden empire. But behind every mirror in the palace, her reflection was slower to move. And at night, she dreamed of chains, and laughter in the dark. The clock strikes. As decades passed, her people whispered, she does not age. She does not sleep. She does not bleed. When her 100th birthday arrived, Seraphina declared a festival to last 7 days. On the 6th night, a storm swept through the capital, without clouds, without rain, just shadows. And at the heart of it stood Neroth. The time has come, he said. You promised. But Seraphina, now cloaked in gold and glory, said, I've built more than you ever dreamed. I am worth more now. Neroth grinned. Then I will take it all. The fall and the curse. That night, the palace turned to ash. Her loyal guards vanished into mist. The sacred library collapsed inward, pages burning mid-air. And in the ruins, a single throne remained. Upon it, no queen sat. But from the blackened stones, ravens still circle. And some say, in the deepest vaults beneath the mountain, her voice still whispers, offering power to those willing to pay. Velanthia is now a barren land, cursed with silence. No king dares claim it. No map dares mark it. But the legend lives on. Power always has a price. The question is, what would you trade to rule forever? If you enjoyed this story, like, comment, and subscribe for more twisted tales from the ancient world and beyond. Who should we uncover next? A god, a warrior, a forgotten empress?